Last class, we have already discussed about present perfect tense and past simple. But today, we are going to read about past progressive and past simple. Okay? The structure is subject plus was, were plus main verb, ing verb. Okay? He was working in his field yesterday. In past tense we use yesterday, last night. He was, though the subject is he, so we use the was. And working, was working. Another example, they were living in the village last year. They were living in the village last year. They were living. Okay? There are some rules. There are some grammatical rules to know the various functions of English language. The first rule. When the action began in the past and continued over a longer time or a longer period, in this place we use past progressive. My sister was reading in the school last year. My sister was reading in the school last year. It was raining very hard last night. Okay? Rule 2. When the action began in the past at the same time, in both sentences we use past progressive. When the two actions began in the past at the same time, we use past progressive for both sentences. When I was reading, one sentence, my sister was watching TV. The action reading and watching TV began in the same time, in the past. When I started reading at the same time, my sister switched on the TV. So in this place, in both sentences, we use past progressive. Was reading and was watching. Rule 3. You know, when the action began in the past as a longer action, and in the middle of another action happened, it's called shorter action. In longer action, we use past progressive. And in the middle of the shorter action, we use past simple. While I was watching the sky, I saw an aeroplane. In this place, the longer action I was watching the sky. In the middle of short action, I saw an aeroplane. The action began in the past. Earlier. In this place, we use past progressive. Another action, we use simple past. Pradeep fell down. From his bicycle. Bicycle. Pradeep fell down from his bicycle while he was going to school. The longer action was going to school. He was going to school. The shorter action fell down. Okay? In longer action, we use past progressive, and shorter action, we use simple past. Another, when the both action began in the past and happened after one another in a sequence. In this place, we use past simple for both sentences. The student The students stood up. When the teacher came. When the teacher came, the students stood up. The action happened after a sequence. So, in this place, we use past simple in both sentences. Came and stood up. When the speech finished, the audience clapped. When the speech finished, the audience clapped. The action happened after a sequence. In that place, we use past simple in both sentences. Finished and clapped. Okay, thank you.